So twisting and pausing, how we rotate our torso. So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 14 of pause. So come, let's sit and pause and connect to the deep still of the earth. Oh, this morning or last night, but this morning, there's an amazing shooting stars. I think it's I don't know, the Geminids or something. It was amazing. It's like all these shooting stars. It was just incredible. Such a beautiful morning. So come, that's it. Geminids, it seems that they have this 3 days of Geminids of these solar shooting stars, and they're small and they're many, and it's really, really, really beautiful. Let's do my run therapy. Just come sit. Oh, my microphone. So for me, there's such a deep sense of dropping into the weight of me. Yesterday, I was talking about feeling the bones of you in the meditation. So how do you drop into weight? So for me, I notice how my footprint or my body print is in connection to the surface that I'm sitting on. How do you slow things down to hear, to listen, to attend to the deep of you? Nice. Take a sensory snapshot of this moment. What does trying to pause feel like to you? Is it really easy? Is this really hard? Nice. So stretch your legs out long and bring them so that they're slightly apart. Bend your elbows and then draw your right elbow and down towards the left knee, just in that direction. And then sit up tall, bring your elbows wide. Nice. Bring your left elbow down towards your right knee and then elbows wide. And so just feel that. How do you touch and back and round and back? And as my head comes forward, I'm going to start dropping my head down more so that I'm really rounding as I go forward and then arching and opening as I go back. Can you go to the outside of the knee with the sense of the pointing of your elbow? Nice. Reach towards your left foot with your right hand to the outside. Come back up. Pull your elbow back into lawn more. Reach to the outside of the right foot with your left hand. Elbow back into lawn more. But where your hand goes isn't as important as this moment in the center where you twist and then you reach. And then you twist and then you reach. So really feel that you're at your maximum twist and then you glide forward. Maximum twist and then forward. Bring your feet slightly wider. Maximum twist, reach. Maximum twist, reach. One more time each side. I feel the power of how my elbows and my shoulders are deeply handles on the movement of my spine. Nice. Roll your shoulders, big circles. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Lean back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles and sit up really tall. That same action of lifting the chest, arching the back. Nice. And then round your back. Bring your nose down in the direction of your toes. And then lift your chest and arching. Round your back. Even imagine that your forehead can come down towards your toes. That'll round you even more. Arching. And then forehead down towards your toes. And arching. Nice. Bring your left hand over towards the left side. And then imagine you can bring your nose down to your left knee. And so I don't think you can. Yeah. There's too many folds in the way for me to get really down. Maybe if you're really, really skinny and there's nothing in the way, maybe your knee and your nose meet. And then come over towards the right. Nose down towards the right. And just travel from side to side. And I'm even imagining that I'm bringing my nose to the top of my knee, not to the inside or the front of my knee. So I'm going back even more with my twisting. And I feel this somewhere in the deep of my belly, somewhere in the deep of my inner thighs, my pelvis. Nice. Great. Sit up tall. Spiral that left leg in. So you end up into zigzag. Spiral the left thigh out. Spiral the right thigh in. Spiral the right thigh out. And then travel from side to side. And I'm staying tilted because I'm not committing to coming back to center between the two. And I even can travel where I lift both feet and bring them over. And then both feet and bring them over. So I feel like it feels very like a windscreen wiper or something like that. One more time each side. Nice. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. Roll into your belly. Really map out what places in your torso can you feel really clearly and what's not so clear. When you were twisting, when you were rotating your torso, did it help you map more into your torso? And so for me, yes, there's more engagement into my belly. I feel more of my spine. I feel more of my rib cage. Nice. Pause and just lean forward. So you're leaning forward towards your feet or down towards your knees. If you find that you're, I'm going to say, stuck or like the backs of your legs are really catching you, that you can't move more forward, then bend your knees a little bit and round forward. Just find where you can be and slightly move. Because with all these positions where we're near the end of our range, the tendency I've noticed in me is that I get rigid to go somewhere. And I don't want to practice rigidity as a practice in my day. So instead, I find so rigidity is here and I can't really move here. And my legs have become so intense that they're really calling to me. Instead, I ease back a little bit and then I wiggle just above that place. So just find that. What kind of movement can you create? And I can go lower down if I go sideways, if I twist a bit, if I wiggle my feet. If I side bend, I can somehow like stretch the deep elastic of my back and create motion. Because that's what we're doing, creating movement, connection, ability. And then if your end point is wherever it is, ease back a little bit and then get really, so maybe around 6 inches. So come back quite a lot. So you should feel that it's okay where you are. And then just create length. So it's not a down feeling that you're creating. It's my spine is getting longer. My legs are getting longer. And it does ramp up the intensity. And just pause. I'm wiggling my toes. Just helps with the intensity in my legs. Nice. Come all the way over and come into a downward dog. So sweeping over, find that sense of lengthening. So it's very similar to how we were just sitting a moment ago. Same shape. Legs are long. And now lift your right leg up towards the ceiling, and you're going to feel the back of your bum groan as it opens. And then lengthen the left leg up, groan. And then just begin to step one leg up and feel like you're creating movement for the backs of your legs, for the back of the pelvis. Nice. Wiggle a bit, bending one knee, bending the other knee, creating connection through the whole of your body. Nice. Draw your right knee forward towards your right elbow, and then sweep your right leg up and towards the ceiling. Right knee forward towards your right elbow. Sweep your leg up. One more time. Right knee forward, right elbow. Sweep it up. Other side. Left knee, left elbow. Up. Left knee, left elbow. If you want to come down onto your hands and knees and create this movement, remember you're adapting according to your body. Left knee, left elbow. Last time. Up. Nice. Both knees to the floor. Come rest into your child's pose. All the way down. Pause. Let your legs soften. Really soften the front of your feet. Let your shins lengthen. Let the weight of your knees deepen into the floor. Let the fold of the back of your knees soften. Lengthen through the back of the buttock. Wrap your spine forward. Fold deeply into the front of your hips. And feel more pressure through the chest and belly into the thighs. Spine is lengthening, head is dropping. So we can always find a little bit more space or a little bit more compression in different parts of our child's pose. It's this amazing, oh, this place is really open. Oh, and this place is really closed. And so the front of each joint is either closed or open. And therefore the back of each joint is either closed or open. So the knee, the front of the knee is really open. The back of the knee is really closed. The hip, the front of the hip is really closed. The back of the hip is really open. So it's this amazing, how do we lean into the different gestures that are happening, the different actions that are happening within our body. Nice. Hands to the floor. From here, step your feet back, come back into your downward dog, and just pause for a moment in your downward dog. And then keeping your legs straight, step your right foot a little bit forward, and then step your left foot a little bit forward. but you're going to try and keep your legs straight. So you're going to walk a little bit like Frankenstein or something. And you walk your feet as close towards your hands as you can. And then walk your feet back. Pause in your downward dog. And then left foot steps forward. And then right. And then left. And right. And walk them as far forward as you can. And then all the way back. Nice. Bend both knees. So your knees come down towards the floor. Stretch back into your downward dog. Bend both knees. Let them touch the floor. Stretch back. Nice. Come sit on your mat with your legs long in front of you. Great. So bend both knees into zigzag. So have your knees to the right and your feet to the left. Push your right hand into the floor and your left, so they're over towards the right, and then rise your bum off the floor and then drop your bum down. And so position your hands in a place, not, oh, this is where my hand lands. It's more like I had to reorganize where my right hand was because my hand knew better than my head where it should be. And one more time, lifting. Super. Sitting up tall, find your ground. Nice. Take your left elbow and bring it across and down towards the right knee. And just pause there. So you're strengthening into that right hip at the moment. You can feel the work, the effort that stabilizing here creates. You're twisting, and that right arm is active like scaffolding. Super. Sitting up, and then sweep your left knee forward so your left knee and right elbow touch. Pause there. Feel the twist. My left elbow's pulling back. My right knee is in the direction of my right elbow is in the direction of my left knee. Cool. And again, come into zigzag. Bring your left elbow down to your right knee. So I'm not leaning down into it. I'm hovering my knee just above my elbow, just above my knee. Or I can try and bring it down so it hovers just above the floor behind my knee. How deeply can you twist here? Where's the work happening for you? And then coming up, sweep your left knee forward, bring your right elbow to your left knee. These are active twists. Drop your left foot to the floor, and I'm going to drop my left bum to the floor, hold on to my left knee with my right hand, and then twist towards the back of my mat. I'm sitting really tall, and now the effort isn't in the stabilizing of the pose. The effort is in the spiraling of the pose, and I'm getting taller. My hand on the floor behind me is deeply working as scaffolding. I have a sense of all that work that we did to open into the chest, to strengthen into my shoulders. I feel that now. Nice. Come all the way back. Both legs stretch out long. Other side. So bring both knees to the left. Bring your left hand behind you. Hover your right elbow just above your left knee. Notice what's stabilizing, what's working. I really like this idea that I'm creating strength in unusual places. I'm like, wow, I can feel the back of my ribs wrap around and twist to bring my elbow forward. Nice. Sitting up tall, bring your left elbow to your right knee. Pause, floating in the air as much as you can. Stabilizing, strengthening, twisting. Nice. Other side. Bring your right elbow down to the left knee. I'm hovering either just above the knee or just above the floor behind the knee. Feel the strength of the back of your rib cage, the strength of your left arm, the deep belly, the side of your hip, the lower back. All these amazing, deep and connected muscles. Nice. Come all the way up. Elbow to your knee. Bring your foot to the floor. Bring your left hand to your right knee and bring your right hand to the floor behind you. Twist deeply towards the right and look towards the back of your mat or the side of your mat. Depends on how you're sitting. Sit up taller, widen your chest. Feel all that amazing opening and strengthening we did into our chests. Feel that you can open and expand. Nice. Release. Come lie on your back all the way down. Settle in. Find your ground. Feel your weight. Bring your arms wide and just come into gliders. Just feel the deep glider action in your body. Perhaps you pause instead of moving in gliders. So there's always that option. And when I'm traveling from side to side, I love listening to all the different dynamics and the awareness that happens in my body. But you can travel slower. You can pause as I travel from side to side. You can really find your rhythm within this. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together and your knees apart. Hands to your belly. Find the weight of you. Nice. Stay there. Feel the weight of you, the breath of you. I love that exhalation, sinking moment that happens. How wonderful. Nice. So the Geminids, I don't know the name exactly, the shooting stars will be out again tonight. It's a 3-day astrological phenomenon. Astrological, astronomical, I think. Um, so I will see you all tomorrow for day 15. And I've decided on what we're going to do for January. I'm really excited. I'll tell you all in the next few days, okay? Be well, be awesome, be you, and find moments of pause in your day. Enjoy.